Jude Bellingham's life outside of football is so good, it seems impossible to even describe. The Englishman has managed to secure multi-million-dollar contracts with Adidas and Louis Vuitton, bought a huge house in an elite neighborhood of Madrid, and of course, enjoys female attention. Yes, there are always plenty of girls around Bellingham in Madrid, but only the special ones are lucky enough to enter Jude's life. Last year, the Real Madrid player was rumored to be having an affair with Asantewa Chitty, an English model and influencer. The girl has more than 100,000 followers and over 5 million likes on TikTok. Her relationship with Bellingham began when she came to Qatar in order to support the footballer during the 2022 World Cup tournament. However, the love story between Jude and Asantewa didn't last long. They broke up and now Bellingham is dating Laura Celia Valk, a model blogger from the Netherlands. Laura studied creative business at the Amsterdam University of Applied Sciences, worked as a TV presenter, and has more than 500,000 followers on social media platforms, including Bellingham. The model also runs her own consulting agency called Bobby Rose Agency and collaborates with various brands, including Pretty Little Thing and Victoria's Secret. So be sure to throw away the thought that she and Bellingham are only in it for the money, as it's clearly not the case. Jude himself doesn't publicize his affair with Laura much, but after she once bleeped about their relationship to her makeup artist, the whole thing is no longer a big secret. So far, the Dutch beauty has not been seen attending any Real Madrid matches, but it is known that Bellingham invited her to the March home game at the Santiago Bernabeu against Athletic Bilbao. That day, the Merengues won 2-0, and Jude delivered an assist for Los Blancos' second goal. Well, there you have it. Laura's love energizes the Englishman on the football pitch, that's for sure. The impetus Bellingham receives from the support of his beloved was also felt at Euro 2024. At the tournament in Germany, the England midfielder made 7 appearances, scored 2 goals, and provided 1 assist. Needless to say, Jude's most memorable moment was the game-saving goal in the last minutes of the clash with Slovakia. His overhead kick helped to avoid defeat and eventually pushed the Three Lions to reach the quarter-finals. Following the end of the European Championship, Bellingham went on vacation with journalists following his every move. Recently, the footballer was spotted in a California nightclub with Liverpool defender Trent Alexander-Arnold and model Olivia Phillips. Is she Jude's new chosen one? Olivia is a 22-year-old Australian with over 170,000 followers on Instagram. She often shoots for brands and reviews various cosmetics, perfumes, handbags, and other fashion accessories on her page. As of this moment, Phillips and Bellingham are not following each other on social media, but we do not exclude the possibility that Jude is now dating Olivia. Let's wait for updates to see if their meeting in the US was a coincidence. However, what is definitely not a coincidence is the luxurious benefits Bellingham gets for his superb performances at Real Madrid. Jude earns 12 million euros a year after taxes. Only David Alaba, Kylian Mbappe, Robert Lewandowski and Frankie de Jong earn more than him in La Liga. Bellingham invests his money primarily in real estate. He lives in Madrid's upscale La Finca neighborhood, next door to some of his teammates. The locals note Jude's reluctance to make a fuss about himself. He goes to the local coffee shop like an ordinary guy and asks the staff to treat him simply as Jude, not as a football star. Here is what the stellar Englishman himself says about his life in Madrid. There are times when I go out to have a coffee near my house or go downtown to eat. Then I go back home to rest for a while in the garden if it's nice and sunny. If my friends are here, we go out to dinner and back home. It's really nice. You meet people in the places you go to most. They don't see you as Jude Bellingham the footballer, just Jude who comes to have a coffee, and that's great. The people I meet in the city look after me a lot. I feel at home. When I'm out, I'm a reserved person. I don't like interacting with too many people because it's difficult for me because of the language, but I'm always very polite. In La Finca, the Englishman lives in a house worth 6 million euros. His mother Denise is also in Spain, while his father Mark and brother Job remain in England. Bellingham's house features 6 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a fully equipped gym and a gourmet kitchen. In the yard, there is a large swimming pool and a garden with a beautiful view of La Finca Golf Club. Besides, Bellingham boasts a pretty cool car collection. He drives a BMW XM, which was provided to him by Real Madrid under a partnership agreement with the German car manufacturer. The cost of this particular model is around 130,000 euros. Bellingham also owns a Lamborghini Urus, a Bentley Continental GT, and a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. In total, his fleet is estimated at almost 10 million euros. But Jude not only spends, but also runs a competent business and does some investing. Together with his parents, he founded Bello & Bello Limited. It operates in Norwich, England, and provides media representation services. Bello & Bello Limited fully manages Jude Bellingham's image rights. His father, Mark Bellingham, is the company's director, with Denise Bellingham, the player's mother, acting as a secretary. In addition, Bellingham is involved in an expensive partnership with Adidas. The lad wears the Predator model boots and appears in the company's promotional videos. Jude's image is extremely valuable, thus in February, Adidas were reportedly preparing to launch a signature boot for Jude Bellingham, featuring the midfielder's iconic celebration as the logo, reminiscent of Nike's iconic Jumpman for former NBA star Michael Jordan. Obviously, Bellingham's crazy influence is worth a lot. The deal with Adidas brings the Real Madrid representative 3 million euros a year. In March, Jude's portfolio was expanded by a long-term cooperation with the British beverage company Lucozade. Bellingham has been chosen to serve as a brand ambassador and has already appeared in Lucozade's television advertising campaign under the Bring the Energy slogan. Jude is also partnering with EA Sports and has already agreed to appear on the cover of EAFC 25, the newest installment of the EA Sports FC franchise, formerly known as FIFA. One of the Merengues leaders has already been shown in the game's trailer. Along with that, Bellingham is conquering the world of fashion, hip-hop and show business. This summer on vacation, he met with rapper Snoop Dogg and earned some points among the American audience. Moreover, since 2023, Jude has been associated with the French luxury fashion house Louis Vuitton. The guy was already seen wearing the brand's clothes at various public events and in everyday life. In response, the company likes Bellingham's posts on Instagram, where he has 35 million followers. And Jude's momentum will only get crazier in the future. At the age of 21, he brilliantly combines his progress in football, business, fashion, esports and personal life. There is no doubt that the future belongs to Jude Bellingham, especially if he takes home the Ballon d'Or award this year. You see, he is still being called the main contender for the prize along with Vinicius Jr. But the fact that the lad did more good for England at the Euros than Vini did for Brazil at the Copa America only increases Jude's chances. Nonetheless, he stays humble and supports Vinicius. I always felt the Ballon d'Or was for the strikers and the winners, the flashy players. I know I can entertain the crowd, but no one can do it like Vini. When he's at his best, he's the best player in the world, claims Bellingham. Jude is happy at Real Madrid and is experiencing absolutely incredible emotions performing for the greatest club in the world. You know that it's the biggest club in the world, but when you experience it up close, it's spectacular. It is as if you were playing in a coliseum. You feel like a gladiator. It is very special. You can never imagine how big this club is. It is impossible to go out there and not be recognized. The club is a level above. So everything our today's hero does off the pitch can be called a dream life. But you will be definitely blown away when you see how Kylian Mbappé lives in Madrid now. The Frenchman has bought a top-notch house in the Spanish capital and now transports not only his cars but even yachts and an airplane. Click on the suggested video and get ready to be surprised. Also, subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for new content. Thank you for your attention and goodbye.